All right, so I just restarted the recording. We had a question about the conch. It was still on Ragnar's belt. And what did you call it, Miss Rogue?
Oh, I said get ourselves out of fucked free card.
Makes sense.
Hey,
So
I have a
where we...
question. Oh,
Yeah, go for
sorry.
it. Yeah, no, I was going to try and recap, but do your thing.
Well, I'm kind of curious because when I first set my character up, like I picked some like animal training abilities and like speak to animal and stuff because like I always love to be able to have pets.
Yeah, you got
And
Jeff.
it's
You
like,
got Jeff the cat on the airship.
yes, and we're supposed to remember him tonight. But am I ever going to come across an animal again?
Long
I
live Jeff.
mean, not like soon, but again, ever, sure.
Well, it's just like I'm starting to wonder if it's possible to recycle those abilities to something else, since they're basically useless to me.
Not in the middle of combat, but you
No,
know.
no. I'm just saying, like, if it's like a month later down the road, the next time I level up or something.
Yeah, hypothetically, if you survive, sky's the limit, baby.
All right, let's do this.
I admire
Keep
your
eye out
confidence
for,
in thinking you'll get out of this alive.
I know at least one of us is.
Well, maybe
Might-
he can
Might be the
befriend
guy
like
with the shell on his belt, but
I was gonna say he could befriend a psychotic octopus or something.
So, where we last left our heroes, and I will go on the ship vertically down. The rogue had jumped into the crow's nest from the airship and was readying her crossbow and daggers to rain death from above. Florida Man and J-Lo are on the forecastle on the upper deck. Jim, are you good?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, you're getting some feedback in the background, but that's cool.
Oh.
I'll try and get through this. If you know what, I'll mute you, and I'll unmute you when I'm done the recap. So, J-Lo and Florida Man were on the forecastle upper deck. I believe one or both of these ballista have been destroyed or rendered inoperable in one way or another, and all of the crew are dead. There are 4 skin, 5 skin, 6 skin, 1 skin, 2 skin, 3 skin, 4 skin. I forget where that joke came from. Somebody was saying something about penises, and I had to sing the song 1 little, 2 little, 3 little foreskin. Anyway, it was kind of funny, but alright, fuck it. Whatever. Alright, so J-Lo and Florida Man are up on the foreskin, and these ballista have been destroyed. Did you guys cut the tether? I can't remember whether the airship is still tethered to the forecastle or if it is now free flying.
the airship, as far as I remember, is still tethered to the shaft.
Okay.
Yeah,
tethered
that's my
to the
recollection.
shaft.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
because I just rolled down into the crow's nest.
Got it. Makes sense. And then Ragnar is on the lower deck in this B, or R. That's an R in a purple circle. And has just severed the second of 2 chains magically holding King Hecaton in his stasis. The helm is unmanned, and the ship is at the mercy of the winds. The first mate and the wizard having jumped down onto this small platform on main deck. Both of them basically standing there raining spells out from where they're standing. And the ship is basically foundering in whichever way the wind blows, which, speaking of, a dramatic and dynamic storm has whipped up. Thunder and lightning, swirling clouds, the whole 9 yards. Very, very dramatic if you want to kind of use your imagination on that. Does anybody think that I missed anything?
Sounds about right.
I believe that there are 4 crew members scattered mostly around the aft castle and down on the lower deck. There's the first mate, the captain, of course, and then there are a number of Mero. I will show you what a Mero looks like. It's like a fish dude with a harpoon, okay? How's that? That sounds right.
Oh, it's the merman.
Merman pot. So the mermen are in the water, chucking harpoons at anybody that they can see. Of course, on the lower deck, they don't have line of sight. It's only up here on the upper deck that they can even necessarily see anything. And, yeah, so I believe we were at the top of the initiative order. And last chance to see if I missed anything.
No, nothing that I can remember. I don't remember where any of our NPCs are, though.
The healer's on the ship. Dry Humphreys is
Yeah,
on
I
the
think
ship.
he's me.
Right, so you've got Dry Humphrey, who is a healer. He is on the ship next to J-Lo and Florida Man, and then Zindra Winterbow is manning the forward ballista on the airship, using her skill to shoot things as she can.
Gotcha. If you recapped that already, I apologize.
No, I think that I did miss it, so I appreciate it.
And
All right.
someone said to remember Jeff the cat for some reason.
Jeff the cat is on the airship if you would like to use him for anything.
Flying cat, he can attack. I don't know.
He's a flying cat. He can do stuff. I don't believe that he has attack abilities. But here, I'll tell you what.
We're going to look anyway.
So, +0 to hit, 1 slashing damage. I mean, if you want to send Jeff the cat into battle, you're welcome to release the catten.
No, I think he should stay safe.
Okay.
I thought maybe Jimmer had some idea of like a cat distraction or something, because he's the one who suggested it.
All right. So, if everybody's good, we are at the top of the initiative order. Hecaton has just basically woken up, and he's struggling a bit to get to his feet, thrashing around and screaming in his booming giant voice. Lord's Alliance indeed! I'll see your alliance wrecked upon the waves for this treachery! And so on, and assorted quips. Basically, how dare you attack me? Who even are you people? I will destroy you all! He's clearly confused and is in a bit of a fog, having been recently awoken from his stasis. So, up first is the Morkoth ballista crew. The forward ones have been destroyed. There should be one still on the aft, right? I can't remember whether they were loading this round or firing.
No, I hit it.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. You shanked both of the dudes with harpoons. So
Yeah, and then somebody shot one of them and destroyed it.
Right,
and I think it was the aft one.
Okay.
So the one the one forward I'm at is still alive. It's unloaded.
Got it. So there are still 4. Right. I see 4 crew members still left on my tracker sheet here. So what we are going to do is these crew members are going to take a turn independent of actually shooting the ballista, because there's no ballistas ready and able to be shot. So let's see how much ground they can cover. Where's my cursor? All right. So we are counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ish to try to get to Ragnar. I don't think any of them really have anything. Tell you what, they're all gonna grab some hand crossbows, basically out of emergency storage chests and whatever, and just do their best with ranged attacks. I've got, let's see, all right. Ragnar, you seem to be causing a ruckus. Let's see, does a 8 hit? I'm gonna guess not.
No.
Or a 5, I'm also going to guess not.
Nope.
J-Lo, you just killed a bunch of dudes. We'll say that they don't like you either. How about a 11? I'm going to guess no. 12?
That's correct.
12 is also
no.
probably a no. Okay.
My AC's a 15.
You got it. All right, so that's their turn. Let's see. I'm sorry, there's not 4, there are 7. So we'll take 2 shots at Florida Man. How about a 16?
17, buddy.
Oof. And nope, that's a 6. That's no good. So okay, and then one of them is scrambling back up top in a desperate try to reach the helm. They don't want the ship to go out of control. So basically, imagine he's going up this. I'll point to it. This ladder here. He's trying to climb up to the. Wait, it would be this one. Yeah, up there, across, and back up. So they're trying to regain control of the ship. So there's a dude running, and I'll say that he makes it. He's the helm is now remanned, but at great cost to the handling of this ship. It's now facing downwind. It's an absolute mess. So that brings up the first mate, Rule the Assassin. He is going to grab a crossbow, and he doesn't like that Sir Ragnar has freed King Hecaton. He loses his crossbow, and that's an 8, so never mind. The pitching waves of the ship, because it's being blown about, throw his aim all off. The bolt thuds harmlessly into the deck behind you, Sir Ragnar, and that brings up the captain's turn, who unceremoniously shoves his first mate out of the way, and he says, "Out of my way, you fool!" And he begins casting a spell. Let's go with let's go with a magic missile, and that is 1 dart against each of the 3 targets that he can see. So we will say 1 to Ragnar, 1 to J-Lo, and 1 to Florida Man.
I'm back.
Sure. So the
What's the
Dropped out. for a
yeah,
second.
what's the what?
What happened?
I don't know. Did we lose Florida Man?
I'm here.
Okay.
No, everybody's here.
Okay. I don't know. I heard a doo-doo-doo. Whatever. Could have been anything. All right. So the captain is casting magic missile and sending bolts against one each to Florida Man, J-Lo, and Ragnar, the 3 targets that he can see.
Okay.
Florida Man, don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I wanted to alert you that you have a brooch of shielding.
A brooch.
A brooch. You got your brooch, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm wearing it.
So
Importantly.
that's obviously a thing that the captain had no idea you might have. So your missile is magically blocked and basically fizzles out in the middle of the air right in front of you in a nice shower of multicolored sparks. Ragnar and JLo, however, each take, I believe it's 3, but let me check this. Here, Yep, 3 damage to each of you. And that is force damage, I believe. Force damage, correct? So, unless you have something that diminishes force damage, it's the full 3.
Yep, that's just bunnies right into my face.
Yeah, bunny damage, if you want to think of it that way.
All
right.
So my rage doesn't give me... Because I think I'm still raging, but it doesn't count against storm damage.
I believe
Yeah,
that it's only
yeah.
weapon damage, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bludgeoning
Alright,
or
cool.
piercing or slashing, I think.
Alright. So, the captain basically is firing off spells. And then you basically see that his eyes sort of roll back into his head. And he begins bleeding from his eyes and his nose. And he shouts, "He is coming! Our savior is upon us!" At that, the rogue is up next.
Alright, so I am going to target the captain. And I am going to do my, sneak attack, crossbow expert,
All
dagger
right.
throwing dealy.
Sure, you're targeting the captain with ranged attacks. You got it.
Yes.
Let me just check the text of this spell. Okay, it only works against... Got it. Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll, please.
How far am I away from him?
Let's
Not
see,
more than 20 feet up in the air, right?
I mean, it's
Like, that would
basically
be-
straight up on the crow's nest. So, you're basically leaning over the side of the crow's nest and, like, chucking stuff down onto his head.
Right. So I'm just saying I don't have to roll with disadvantage or anything, right?
What's your minimum range? 30 feet?
Yeah.
I think that's fair. And anyway, even if you're outside of 30 feet, like, it's straight
going down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is for the dagger first.
You got it? 20 will hit. Yeah.
Then this is for the crossbow, and then I'll do damage.
9 is going to miss, though.
Okay. So I get the sneak attack damage on the dagger.
I will give you the sneak attack on this one because basically the captain
I know where I
has no
am.
idea that you're there.
Yeah.
On subsequent turns, I think he's going to expect it, unless you can do something else to create a surprise condition.
I'm gonna take my cunning action and hide, like right after the attack. So I don't know. Like,
Okay, well then it depends on rolls, I guess.
I don't know.
Sure, go ahead and roll damage. 4, 3. Looks good to me. 26. I've got that recorded. All
and
right.
then I take hide.
Yes. So roll your stealth check, please.
Hold on. Oop.
You got to beat a 17, by the way. Woo! Okay, well, you are hidden from the captain, which you just murked. Let me make a note of that. $26. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Well, no, I can't do anything.
You got it. All right. It is the airship's turn. So I think that Zindra gets a shot from the ballista up forward. Sounds good to me. And I don't know.
We have directed them to aim at the ballista on the ship.
Oh, right. So, having nobody on the ballistas, so those are all unmanned. Are you shooting the helmsman, one of the scrubs that's furiously trying to fire and reload their crossbows, or one of the mer people in the water?
She's your NPC, and her last order was to target the ballista. So, I guess it's whatever she would do.
Yeah. Do we want her to do that though?
Well, nobody's given a counter order, so it's either she's smart enough to move on now that nobody's manning the ballista, or
I'll say this: she notes that the ship is not particularly sea. Like, the seakeeping is very dangerous if the helm gets out of control. So she's going to hold off on shooting anybody. And basically, you've got an airship slightly out of range of hand weapons, but within range of their own ballista that's like circling and keeping station. And basically, it's a, hey, if you need me, I'm here. Like, give me some sort of signal or whatever. Does that work for everybody? I think that's pretty good. Florida Man, that brings you up next, and you have a guidance D4 from Dry Humphrey.
A guidance D4?
Yeah, so the guidance spell gives you a bonus D4 on the next action you use.
Okay. Let's see.
The target can roll a D4. Oh, ability check of its choice. All right, so just an ability check, not an attack. Never mind. I'm just reading the notes that I have, so if it comes up, I'll remind you.
Can I just go ahead and blast the captain with Eldritch Blast?
Sure. I will remind you that your last spell basically failed about 10 feet away from him.
Oh. Can I do Dispel Magic?
You absolutely may try. As you reach out magically to the captain, you notice that he is burning a number of enchantments on him. There are some that are obviously tied to magical items that seem very difficult to dispel. You see at least 2 that are basically attached to him as a person, and you see a final one that is basically a large sphere around him, a faintly shimmering barrier, 10 feet in radius, and it's obvious that your spells are not going to be able to penetrate this outer barrier, and also, to be fair, like, just so that you know, it's a very powerful spell, and you note that it is 6th level. So if you try to dispel it, you will need to roll against 6th level magic.
Yeah. Okay. So did I cast that, or?
You got it. No worries. For each spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level on a successful check. So you need to use your spellcasting ability, which is Charisma. So you add your Charisma bonus plus a D20, which would be... Yep, so plus 3. D20 plus 3. And you're looking to beat 16. No. So you reach out with your magical energy, and you're unable to overcome the power of the barrier.
And I guess that concludes my turn. I don't have any
Yeah, unless you have some sort of bonus. I
buddy to
mean, you could
attack or
bardic
anything.
inspiration them.
Within reach, right?
No, it's what is it? 60 feet that can hear you. I don't know who doesn't have it. I think you gave one to J-Lo? No? I don't have a note that you gave one to anybody so far.
Yeah, I am not inspired. Oh no!
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I'm not inspired. Yeah, everybody just cut out there, though.
Yeah, that was some weird boodaloops.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, you can inspire anybody, J-Lo. I don't think that you've given it to anybody. And I note that all 3 of your uses are unused. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying you can.
Wait, what was that again? Were you talking to me? You
I'm
said
sorry.
my
I
name.
said J-Lo. I meant Florida Man. You guys have
okay,
weird names. Florida Man can use a bardic inspiration if he wants. He's got 3 available, and all of you are within the 60 feet of range.
Sorry, I got kicked off Wi-Fi. Let's go with. I think Rex is already inspired.
Maybe. I'm looking. Oh, I see. BI 8 is obviously bardic inspiration 8. I should read my notes better. Yes, he is. So you've used 1. Do you want to use 1 on anybody else?
Who's up next? I think it should be J-Lo, right?
Probably.
I mean,
I think so.
I
Yeah.
shouldn't tell you, but I know that it's been a while. Yes, J-Lo will have the next turn.
So yeah, let's go ahead and give it to him.
Okay, you got it. All right, I will make a note of that. Cool beans. If you are good, then we will go to the Marrow. They are going to chuck. So they can only see J-Lo and Florida Man and Dry Humphrey on the decks. They are going to get a couple of harpoon attacks. Does a 16 hit J-Lo?
Yep.
All right. So you are skewered for a... Let's see. So that's 9 piercing damage. However, I think you have damage reduction. So only 4 should hit you.
All right.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw, please. Which is a... Let's see. Are you guys tracking your own HP here? Let me
Yes, I am.
decrement this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, you have temporary hit points.
7.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 1 temporary hit point left, J-Lo, and I have your strength save at a +9.
Okay, you need to take 3 more points off because I hadn't gone in there and done that yet.
No, I just did it now.
Yeah, but you didn't get the original 3 I lost round before.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there's 3 more.
Okay, solid. I've got you at 75 out of 77 then. And your strength save is at a +9. So give me a d20 +9, please.
Oh, damn it, I forgot
How
that thing
did that
didn't
not work?
The bot's broken. It's been broken for a while.
You gotta use the exclamation point one.
Yeah, sorry. Gotta get my copy and paste on here. All right.
Oof.
Oh.
That's rough. So you are dragged all the way to the gunnel, and you're basically bracing your feet against it and trying not to get dragged over. there will be there will be a strength contest at the beginning of your turn, or you will be dragged overboard.
All right.
Then for Florida Man, basically same deal. That's a nat 1 that misses. Dry hump. Damn it! It fell into the. Oh, this is fucking annoying. Oh, come here. Oh, alright, got it. Try this again. Not so wild this time. Does a 14 hit? I think that's a no. The last harpoon sails over your head. That brings up Ragnar. Sorry for all of the delay. You are in the bottom of the Morkoth. Basically, King Hecaton is coming to his senses right in front of you. You see the spellcasters up on the main deck there, right in front of the captain's cabin, and all of this chaos going on around you. What would you like to do? Ragnar, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Okay.
Were you talking to me?
Yeah, so you are on the bottom of the lower deck there.
Okay.
Hecaton is basically coming to and waking up.
All right. Let me ask you a question. Would you describe Hecaton as a willing individual if I were to speak to him?
You absolutely may address him. He doesn't know you from anybody else, for sure.
Right. So I'm going to try to yell to King Hecaton. I know it's very loud and noisy, and he is very groggy and asleep. But I'm going to say, King Hecaton, you have been deceived. We're here to rescue you. Come with me if you want to live.
That's a good one.
Nice.
It's a good job.
I am just double checking, because I know there's a roll for it.
Oh, and I want to say this with the conch in my hand. I want to say, come with me if you want to live, and like raise up the conch. Hopefully.
Oh, okay. You got it. So make a persuasion check with advantage, please.
All right. Hang on just a second. Persuasion is -1. Cool.
Awesome.
Great job, Rexy. Oh well. Let me see here. So
That's what the book says, but
1d20.
You've got
-1.
advantage, so.
Yeah.
Actually, believe it or not, 18 is good enough.
Let me see. Let me see what I can roll a second time.
I mean, you
I
rolled
do
a
okay.
19. You can only do one better than that.
Shit. Okay, fine. I can't type it.
Hecaton is moved by both your speech and your muscles. Your mannerisms notwithstanding. And he sees the conch as a symbol of his people, and surely knows that you bear it for at least some purpose. He chants to you, "My axe is yours. Who is my enemy?"
All right, cool. So I'm gonna blow on this conch. Like I am jonesing for a hit that I haven't had in a month, and take Hecaton, J-Lo, that rogue, and Florida Man the fuck off this boat.
You gonna leave Dry Humphrey?
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. How about
The
your
airship is right over there.
How about your airship? Okay. You got it.
Anybody who wants to stay is welcome to simply be an unwilling participant and face fucking what is from what I can only assume a squid god that is on his way. I am not interested.
All
That
right.
is not what I signed up to
Take
do.
me with
I'm the
you!
fuck out of here.
You guys just gonna straight up bail on this. I'm okay with it. You do whatever you
Well,
want.
Okay, all
That
right.
is totally my speed.
We came.
I am.
All right. Here's my logic. As a meta aside, we came here to free Hecaton.
Yeah.
He got messed up with some cultists, but we all know who's really at fault here. We all know who we really want to fuck up, and it's not some calamari motherfucker. It's that dragon bitch, and I want her skin on my nutsack. Right? I want to turn her into a codpiece. Let's go and get some giants all riled up so we can take this bitch out.
Yes.
Does anybody disagree with this course of action?
It sounds great since I'm harpooned. I'm interested to see how I transport.
Oh, tell me he teleports like with the harpoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
good.
Maelstrom
I
with-
feel like well, it's part of his equipment, right? It's in his body, and he just like falls over, like ugh. Actually, what's even fucking better is if the Marrow teleports with him, because they're all like attached and everything, and you guys just like absolutely fucking monkey stomp the the one dude. You're like, you came to the wrong neighborhood.
Can we do that?
Okay. I honestly, that works for me. The as you blow the conch, the magical waves of teleportation energy emanate from you. Nobody is inside of the anti-magic bubble, so it grabs all of you, and you feel the magical pull. There is a count. Well, no, that's not a spell, so we can't counterspell it. I'm just thinking, what the hell could possibly interrupt this? I think you guys. I think you guys get out clean. Hey, Harper's YOLO. Thanks for all the help, but get back on the airship yourself.
Keep the airship.
I feel
Well,
like
most of them. I mean,
everybody's up, and the airship is out of range. And Dry Humphrey can just grab the rope and slice it with his knife and just hang on, and they can just go like up.
right.
Yeah.
And the reality is the Harpers have the same goal that we have. Everybody knew what they were signing up for, right? Everybody knew there was going to be some fucked up shit. And I expect to go to the Harpers and be like, so, where's my airship? Like, later.
I think, honestly, you've got a good chance of that. They may be like, you got to pay us something.
Well, I'm sure King Hecaton will also be very...
Right. Then again, there may be a reward for his rescue, right? So
potentially.
Seems
find
totally
out.
reasonable. Okay, I'm gonna let you do it. So you teleport back into Maelstrom. There is a Marrow on the deck there, just kind of flopping around like a fish out of water, as it were. And Ragnar, J-Lo, you're up. You've got Bardic Inspiration, and you are still skewered by this dude that is holding the other end of like a harpoon rope, but suddenly both of you are on dry land. Go ahead and roll me a strength check to see if you can rip the harpoon out.
All right, that's still a +9, right?
Yes.
All right, just double checking.
18. Sweet. Let me pull this sheet up. Ooh. 16 does not beat it. So you rip that out. You are completely free to take your turn as you like.
Yeah, I don't want to recycle a move, but I would like to get a hold of him, and I want to tear his leg off and beat him to death with it.
Just rip his leg off.
He doesn't have a leg.
He doesn't have a leg. He's got a fish tail. He's a merman, Dad.
Yeah, he's a merman. That's...
Does he have a fish dick?
A fish dick? What? Like Captain D's? Like
Yeah,
Captain D's nuts?
Does he like fish dicks?
What the fuck? You people are crazy.
All right, then I'm going to take the harpoon that I just pulled out of me, and I'm going to fucking impale him with it.
You got it. Make that attack roll, please. Damn.
Nice.
All right, so that hits. Go ahead and roll the other two, just to for good measure. Yeah. Okay. Give me just one more. Okay. So all that's gonna hit. Everything hits. What's the damage on a harpoon? I've got. It says 2d6 plus 4 when the marrow wields it. For you, I feel like your strength is higher. Yeah, let's go with 2d6 plus 6 for each one. So, what? 66 plus 18. You know, he's probably fucking dead. But, you're like...
Crap, I didn't copy it.
Yeah,
My
it's
bad.
cool. Roll that 2 more times.
Oh, damn it. Fucking iPhone keyboard. Still getting used to it.
Sorry, dude. 17, okay. Jeez. Let's see. 1, 2, 38, 45. Yeah, he's fucking toast. With the third thrust of the harpoon that he's just trying desperately to block your strikes. You jab him about the head and neck, slice his gills all up. The third spike just impales right through his fish eyeball, and he just lays there with a little flip of the tail, but he's dead, bleeding out all over King Hecaton's domain's floor. King Hecaton looks at you, J-Lo, and Sir Ragnar, and remarks, "Why, you've saved me, lads. Why should your people rescue one such as me when your people attacked me to begin with?"
I think we're referring to different people. I was sent on a mission from my god, Talos.
Your god Talos, I know him well. Of course, you know, somewhat of a parallel faith to my own, but certainly complementary. The power of the ocean storms relies on both of our gods working together. Well met, then. Tell me, how fares my wife and daughters?
They should be here, right?
So, as a quick refresh, his wife was killed, and her body is somewhere in Maelstrom, lying in repose. Her daughters, the one that's on the throne is presumably here, but the others may or may not be here.
So I'm just gonna kind of suck my teeth and be like, I do. Looking around like for
Yeah.
Oh gosh, lovely
That's
weather
gonna
we're
sting.
having.
That's gonna sting.
Rug.
Really like that rug.
And maybe somebody who is not somebody he could smash with the palm of his fist. Gonna break the news to him.
Yeah. So, for
I should be like,
example, if
they're
they failed to
fine, they're
rescue,
waiting for you.
the characters might choose to blah 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 blah. No, 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 no. Don't give me all this stuff. I'm sorry, I'm reading the book, and it's like, for example, if they failed to rescue Hecaton and blah blah blah. No, that's crap.
That's not how we roll.
That's not how you roll. You did the fucking mission. So yeah.
How could you fail? How could you fail to? I mean, except for I guess if you can't free him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
man. I don't know. I guess you could just roll terribly. I don't know. It was not that difficult of a thing. Anyway,
presumably when the Kraken shows up, it gets much
worse. The Kraken is a 20th level spellcaster and has power word kill that instantly kills a creature that's under 100 HP.
That's retarded. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't going to use it, but like per the book it has it.
Yeah, that's what, like, when the NPC goes down.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, oh, peace out.
Peace out.
I don't think the book accounted for us still having the airship and the conchs to just be able to escape.
How would you not have the conchs, though?
It's not that it didn't account for it because it mentions it. It's just not that well written. So... trust me, I'm struggling to make sure that this story like stays on track and doesn't suck. And basically what I'm looking at here is you guys fulfilled exactly what was asked of you. You rescued King Hecaton. Now, you may or may not have wanted to leave the captain alive. That may possibly come back to bite you in the end. And certainly you did not root out the origins and what's it called? The patron, right, of the Kraken Society. So that's still kind of an unknown. They may not be very happy with what you have done. And then, of course, there's the loose end of the Cult of the Dragon, which, you know, even if you kill Imreth, let's say you go after her, who also is a pretty bad bitch, you know, you go after the dragons, does that necessarily conclude everything that they were trying to do? Was she acting alone? Wasn't she? You know, so on and so forth. So there's plenty of direction that this could go, and I'm totally happy to take you however you like. But what you have chosen is to rescue King Hecaton and just be like, I'm gone. See ya. Let's go home. So here you are in Hecaton's home. What we'll do
I really feel like that's what our party would have done, right? Like, oh, King Hecaton's free. Hey, you want to get out of here? Like,
before we all get killed by this dude who can like control people from afar through a fucking octopus. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Let's make some big allies. And also, I'm here to chew bubblegum and fuck up dragons, and I am all out of bubblegum.
So, do we need a break or two? A break or two. A minute or two of break. Breaker 6ix9ine. Before we
No, let's go. Let's
all right, going. Fine. So, Hecaton basically takes your news as with quite a bit of shock, and he runs up the staircase because he knows where he is. He runs up the staircase and into the throne room. I presume that everyone will just kind of like follow him.
Yeah.
So
before anyone want to try mermaid sushi?
Yeah.
Still allergic to seafood.
It might
like,
be good.
He's like holding up with like a fish eyeball on it, like a tentacle like embedded further down. He's like, Anybody want a sushi?
Well, you got Jeff eating a little piece on his shoulder.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could have brought we could bring Jeff the cat. That's fine too. He's a willing creature.
Sure, yeah, he's a willing. I had 8, so like
You
we're
had
totally
8.
good.
You had plenty. Yeah. All right. Jeff the cat is totally nonplussed about all of this, but is happy to devour fish parts. So Jeff the cat is having a shoulder snack. King Hecaton basically roars into the audience chamber, throws the double doors wide. No one is more surprised than the guards, who immediately try to stand in the way of the intruder. And upon recognizing him as their king, they both drop down to a knee and lower their heads. Sarissa jumps off the throne, yells "Father!" The two of them go in and have a nice family reunion hug. And the last person in the space is the advisor. I can look up his name again, but it's the the old dude, the uncle, basically.
Huh.
Let's see, Uthor. I believe his name is Uthor, who also is a storm giant elder. So they basically turn to all of you, and after catching up, do we want to role play the catch up, or basically just assume that like everybody knows what everybody else knows?
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
we're telling him like, look, we we went to go see the Oracle. This bad bitch blue dragon rolled up, and she's obviously got like this cult because we were attacked by this airship, and like we found these documents, and then there is this like Kraken cult bullshit, and they are obviously in league to do some bad shit, and so let's go fuck up some dragons.
Okay, they are definitely on board with you. Hecaton basically tells you that it will be a few moments before he can assemble his warriors and his coalition. There is a somber period at which King Hecaton and his daughter Sarissa go to view the body of his dead wife, Queen. Doesn't matter. The body of the queen, who lies in repose in Maelstrom. Her wounds still fresh from the barbs of the assassins of the Kraken Society, posing as members of the Lord's Alliance in order to try to spark a war between the giants and the humans. So their plot having failed, but nevertheless the queen is still dead. So it will be a few days before the strike team, I don't know, special forces group of, bad bitches, goes to defeat the bad bitch. The scrying pool is used by King Hecaton to discern the location of Imrith, the blue dragon. And let's see. Yup. No check needed. So you see, along with King Hecaton and Princess Sarissa, that the location of Imrith the Blue Dragon is in the far northeast of Faerun, of the Sword Coast, in what is known as the Ice Mountains. Her lair is about, what is this, 20-30 miles east of the Vordorn Forest, which means very little to you, but if you know Citadel Adbar, anybody read the lore? No? That's okay. Citadel Adbar is a ancient home of a dwarven clan in the mountains, the western part of the Ice Mountain Range. Anyway, so Imrith's lair is basically well east of that, on the border of Anarach, the shifting sands desert. So like on the frozen edges of a desert, because that seems dramatic, right? So,
Great.
at this point, because we are basically going to have a couple of days in game of downtime, you can use the teleportation room of the giants to go wherever you need. You can take some downtime to enhance your weapons and everything, anything that you have gained. Although I think you already did that. I will tell you. Let's see. What's your reward for rescuing King Hekaton? I'm going to flip to that, and we'll see what we. Nope. That's too far. This looks cool. What the hell is that? Iron slag. Ah, the fire giant's forge. This is a pretty cool mission. We didn't do. Whatever. Maelstrom treasure. Where is it? He's got.
Hello? Hello?
You're here? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Ooh. How dangerous do I want to get? Is this a, I better look this up before I just give it to you.
Money, 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 money.
Oh, it's a magical item.
It's red.
I better
It's
look
red
at this
shirt.
before I give it to you.
Yeah.
This is kind of dumb.
Potentially. Hang on just a second. Sweetie, I'll be down in just a minute. Okay? So I'm in Bridgewater, Virginia. Okay. Okay, alright. So...
I'm just muting him so he doesn't get captured on the recording, because that's weird. Alright, dispel, blah 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 blah. Coronor. He's not giving that up. Hundreds of trinkets recovered from the seafloor. Basically, Sarissa has a room with a ton of different treasures that she has collected from shipwrecks, and basically, this is canon. I can show it to you.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything?
This is lovely.
You're killing me. Rex fucking missed
How many
it.
treasures can one cavern hold?
Oh, jeez. No, keep going. Don't. You can't stop now.
Looking around here, you think, gee, she's got everything. What, Camille? Oh, I'm sorry, I woke you up. Why don't you go to bed?
Oh,
I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. My bobs, I've got 20. But who cares? I want more. I want to be where the people are.
Oh my gosh.
I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too
Oh
far.
jeez, what the fuck? I gotta go get the table. Hold up.
Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling around on the, what's it called again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? At yon land, they understand that they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask 'em my questions and get some answers, like what is a fire and why does it, what's the word, burn? When's it my turn? When I love to explore that shore above all. Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world.
All right, do death metal now.
I don't know that I can. I can't do the death metal voice.
I should get my daughter to come in and I don't know if I think I told you guys already though, but she's like a really amazing vocalist and she's doing opera at like 15 years old.
I don't know. Well, I haven't heard her sing ever, but
go from opera to death metal. That's got to be.
She listens to metal. Actually, she listens to punk and metal. So, but she sings like all kinds of stuff. But primarily, she's training opera, like with her voice coaches and stuff.
That's probably the best, honestly.
Where do you? I don't even know where to hire a death metal vocal coach. Like they've got to exist.
Craigslist.
Definitely not Craigslist. That's how you get disappeared.
What's a death metal?
Vocal coach is somebody who helps you learn how to sing, and death metal is a type of music. They go like, oh my gosh, that hurt so much.
Sorry guys, sorry about that. I had a
No
very
worries.
weird phone call just now.
You missed a lot.
Of course I did.
I can't hear Rex. Anybody else hear him?
No, I can.
I can.
You guys, you're gonna love what you rolled because you just went from one Disney movie to another. Holy shit balls!
Hey, hold on.
You know what? It's to the end of the campaign. It's near as well makes no difference. I might as well give you exactly what I rolled. There's 4 of you. I'm gonna see who gets it, and we're gonna go in order. I'm gonna roll I'm gonna roll a D4 here. 1 is Ragnar, 2 is J-Lo, 3 is Florida Man, and 4 is that rogue.
Come on.
That looks like Florida Man to me. Florida Man, what is your preferred weapon of choice? Are you sticking with the longsword?
I believe so.
You wanna stick with that? You basically want your same sword the Dragon Slayer, right? That's
Yeah.
your okay. Like basically what I'm saying is last chance to change it. That
Yeah.
Dragon Slayer longsword, the sword of your ancestry that nobody knows about, but why the fuck not? So, Princess Sarissa, in thank you for rescuing her father, basically leads you to her treasure room and gives you a number of magical items in addition to 2 barrels are full of exquisite wine, blah 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 blah. So they crack open 2 barrels of exquisite wine, basically in celebration. There's a buffet provided in your honor. There's a number of giants and other guests of honor that are basically being chosen to assist in the takedown of Queen Imrith. The ancient dragon, Imrith. And I'm going to just total this all up. It's it's 700 GP worth of gold that they're able to give you. And you get the following 3 items. So this is potentially game breaking here. But Jimmer, your dragon slaying longsword is it was basically missing some power. And Princess Sarissa has her scepter, her staff, which is what's called the Krolnor scepter. She removes a gem from the base and inserts it into the pommel of the sword. This empowers it significantly and adds a +3 total to the weapon. It is a extremely potent blade now, giving you a +8 both to hit and damage, or a +3 both to hit and damage. And
so that's a +9 and then a +5.
Yeah, let me make sure that this took correctly. So it should have a +1 normally.
Well, plus whatever his
Yeah.
efficiency is with it.
And I should add 2 more. And then I should braided dragon hide throat belt, right? And you have both the white dragon and the red dragon on there, right? All right, and Princess Sarissa has imbued the blade with an additional +2 enchantment. So we will do it that way. If for any reason I need to take that away, it'll make sense that the enchantment will wear off. But for right now, for all intents and purposes, that is basically a permanent +3 weapon that is basically as potent as you can get in 5th edition. You also receive 2 additional items. Let me look this up before I make a mistake, just to be sure.
I'm done singing. Go to sleep.
Holy shit. Okay. She has a book, and it is a manual of bodily health. And whoever reads this book, you are basically imbued with additional physical resilience. One character, and you guys can decide amongst you. One of you four may increase your Constitution score by 2. The manual then loses its magic, but regains it after a century. So.
Oh. Well, I have a Constitution of +0.
It's between Rex and Meryl. So in the spirit, so is this given to me or is it given to the group as
you are the party is basically asked to choose which of you would like a +2 Constitution bonus. Keep in mind that also increases your hit point cap, so you'll get an additional +2 hit points per level, or +1 because it's the bonus.
I think it's between Rex and M. Do we want to, in
I don't
true
know.
fashion,
I mean,
flip the coin?
just flip a coin. I mean, I could just take the 700 GP.
Well, the rogue also has another item coming up that she might really, really like, and could potentially break the entire game as well.
Are we flipping the coin?
I mean, I don't know that it makes sense for me to take the Constitution thing because it's
You're not
only
a
going to change it
frontliner.
for. Yeah, it's only going to change it to a +1. And
All
I'm
right.
already like really super behind on hit points. Like, so it just.
You
Like,
got it.
y'all are up in the 70s. I have 48. Right. So it's fine.
Oh,
So give it to
jeez.
Rexy then.
Yeah.
Let me hopefully I didn't mess that up.
Don't mess it up.
Oh, jeez. I messed it up. Shit.
What's wrong?
All right, hold on. I think I can get everything back. Shoot.
What you do?
This isn't right. I made some fucking click. Hold on, you know what I'm going to do? I'm recording this, so I'm going to stop the recording, look at it, and then figure out the fucking right way that it should be and come back.